So since it's quite a while since I did my makeup, and I used the Visionaire from Lancome, it tends to be shiny after a short time, I have to blot it, and I'm taking this Essence blotting paper. So now I will set it with the same Guerlain powder that I used in the morning. I'm just using a different brush, flat brush. So the video what I was filming before that I have to do again is about how I colored my hair brown from Bleachy Blonde. Yeah, so I thought I will do it again because that's how I learned to do my hair. I mean, you find plenty of those videos actually on YouTube. But I will make my own. Just because I feel like. First of all, I went a little bit darker, like without really reading about how to do it. On my two last, I think, blondish videos, I have a little bit kind of low lights, but grayish, almost green looking. Gray, green, dirty looking a bit. It didn't become nice. So I thought I will go all the way and I will make it brown. Because anyway, I have really dark blonde roots, and in the back, like a light brown, medium brown something. Very dark in the back, and of course it's usually lighter up here. So I decided I would go brown. So I started reading about it, and one really good place for that is Killer Strands, a blogger on the internet. Like, yeah, I learned also a lot about the blonding process over there, how to make your hair blonde. You have to fill in the color that's missing in the bleached hair. It doesn't have any color anymore because you stripped it of color. And me, because I wanted to go brown, I didn't put like for dark blonde or something like that, because also in dark blonde it tends to have a little bit of a green tint to it. At least my blonde natural hair, my dark blonde natural hair, has a lot of dirty gold in it, and it makes it look sometimes like it's green, depending on the lighting. So I hate that in the hair. So I didn't want to go anywhere near it even. And I decided to really put all those orangey and red colors and not so much golden colors. That's why I went for a more like a medium brown color. I also watched Jade Madden. She has also a video about from blonde to brown, I think 2 of them. Okay, so I read a lot of places about how to go from blonde to brown, and I saw a lot of videos, and not all of them are good, but some of them are really good. And this Killer Strands blogger though, and over there, it's like, that's the best place to learn about color altogether. So what I used was this Vela 6% and Vela Colors, and I did it twice. The first time I did it, I used also this Pure Natural, and I went for 607, which in Vela Colors, the colors run like 1 level deeper, so this will be actually a 5 in other brands. That's what I read in many places. So I took a 607 to cover, because I have white in the root. You know, in the blonde, of course, you couldn't see the white. Anyways, and then I took a 6-7, which is a deep brown. So 6 is a level, and 7 is a color. 7 is a neutral brown kind of thing. And then I took also a 575, a darker one, and a brownish red. And a 677, which would be a level 6, and brown with a lot of violet in it. So a more cool toned, and this one would be a more warm toned, like with red and with violet, but still brown. Not overly red and not overly violet. And this recommendation I also saw on Killer Strands blog. I think I took almost exactly what you recommended to get a really nice brown and rich brown color. So, of course, you know, because of the blonde, even if I did it twice, now it's quite a while ago already. And I don't see my regrowth, at least not the way, you know. At least not the same way as the blonde was, like really showing my dark roots. This is so much easier, and you don't have to go in there all the time after 2 weeks and do something. So of course now I could already, because it's faded a bit, I could already go over with the 3% developer and the colors, because here we don't have those semi-permanent colors like specially made for something like that, just in box colors. And what I understand, those are always better to use. So I'm trying to speak really fast because I don't want to do it the third time, and to remember what I said and I didn't say. And sometimes it's a bit confusing here, since I did it once already. I already went over it once when it started to fade. Because of the blonde, it doesn't hold the color so well, so it easily becomes a bit golden and a bit lightish and funny. So I went over it once with, I think I did like a shower cap. I saw it on Hair 101. She has a channel. And she did it, I don't know if she did it with 3% or 6%, but I did it with 3% developer. And the colors. So 101 and then part shampoo. And on damp hair. I did it on damp hair also, yes. So it kind of just stains the hair a bit. It doesn't really go in there with, you know, with the developer lifting the hair, you know, cuticle, whatever. So it's less harsh, but still you get a little bit of a glaze or a shine with the color on the hair for a while. So I did that once, and since then I kind of just leave it to grow, and I really wait to see, you know, I still don't really see a big difference in the hair, you know, my root. Of course, my root won't be warm brown or have any brown in it. It will be just this dark blonde with some gold in it. So there has to be a difference in it, you know, when it really grows out. But at least I don't see the regrowth, you know, after 2 weeks, which was really annoying. And I got so tired of it. It's not like I didn't like the blonde. I enjoy having blonde hair, but it was like just too much upkeep all the time. And to keep the blonde, a pretty blonde, is really hard, especially when you don't have all the products. So yeah, so it kind of was a bit harsh on my hair in the end, I believe. Okay, so is that all I did then? The 3% wash? Yeah. And I also cut it a bit shorter, just because, you know, because of the bleached hair, and I want to grow it longer again, so I just wanted to have kind of a fresher start with it. And yeah, so I think that's it.